What's going on here? A bit of a technical issue. Oh, there we go, we're back. Right, good evening everyone. Welcome back to RWA Productions with Bradley Young and Paul Wilson. And tonight we are looking... Oh, good evening, Paul. Sorry, I should have introduced you to everybody. But yeah, good evening everybody. Tonight we are going to be talking about strikers. Because obviously that's our main target this summer. Because obviously we've only got Ross Stewart at the club, basically as a striker. So we need another striker, Paul. So basically,
we've got Semedo as well.
You've got Lewis Semedo as well. I forgot about him. Just brought him in. So I've got 3 targets who should sign this summer. So the first one is actually quite a shock one to us all, to be honest. I've actually put this one in as my target. It's Frigan. I think we should sign this lad, Frigan. I think we should. Because he's a really, really good talent. To obviously the Ukrainian side, HNX. Remember the second name, but it's on the bio on the description. But he's had 42 appearances and scored 20 goals from them. So I think that's quite a good goal scoring per match, to be honest. So if you think about it, every 2 matches he scores a goal in 42 appearances. So that's not bad, to be honest. I would actually look for a striker like him, to be honest. One like him would be quite good to suit our model. Do you actually agree, Paul? He's quite young as well, if you look at it.
Yeah, like Mowbray said, look, we have got deals lined up. For I don't know how many players, but some deals are lined up already to come in. I wouldn't be surprised actually if this is one of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either, to be honest. So Matija Frigan will be one of my striking options who I would sign. So the next striking option is I've put on, he's actually spent a loan last season at Middlesbrough, which I've put on the thing in a minute. And he's actually had his career at Aston Villa. But he's been on loans a few times at Middlesbrough, and he's been on loan at Preston North End. And this one is quite obviously, I think it's quite more of a best option to go for. Because this is an English striker, Cameron Archer. I actually think we should sign this lad, Cameron Archer. Obviously spent a loan at Preston. He scored 9 goals in 20 appearances, which is quite interesting. Then he went on the following season of Middlesbrough in the 2022-23 campaign, and he scored 11 goals from 20 appearances, which I think is not too bad for a striker like him. And he's only 23 years old as well. If you're looking at that, he's quite a young striker. He's just come out of the Aston Villa under-23s team, and he's got into the first team of obviously the loan sides of Middlesbrough. He's got into the starting lineup quite a lot as well. Instead of being on the bench, he's got opportunity after opportunity under obviously Michael Carrick, who was at Middlesbrough, Preston North End, obviously over Ryan Lowe when he used to be there. Preston North End, he's had appearances under his belt. So, yeah, Cameron Archer should be the one who I think Sunderland should go for, to be honest. I think Cameron Archer would be actually a suited striker option, obviously alongside Ross Stewart, because if you look at Chuba Akpom alongside Cameron Archer used to feed him the ball quite a lot and score goals. So I think this striking option would be quite a sensible option to go for, to be honest, instead of a ruthless and bad option. But I don't know if Paul can actually agree with me on that one. Cameron Archer, do you actually agree with us on that one, Paul?
Yeah, I would go after it. To be honest, this one I would definitely go after, but unfortunately, Swansea has just signed him.
Is that Jerry Yates?
Yeah, they've just confirmed him, unfortunately.
Yeah, Jerry Yates from Blackpool has went to Swansea for 2.5 million. 2.5 million bid has been accepted, so he's went to Swansea City from Blackpool. So the last striking option is quite an interesting one. Very interesting one. To be honest, Tony Mowbray has been hinting that he will be looking at Manchester United for more recruitment. Obviously, after signing Amad Diallo last season on loan. Obviously, his loan spell, absolutely brilliant. score 14 in all competitions, which is absolutely tremendous. Um, Obviously, his last goal was against Luton Town in the first leg of the semi-finals. Last league game, he actually scored a good game before that as well against Preston North End when he scored the first goal. Obviously, I think it came off Perry Ekwar. I think it gave Perry Ekwar who gave him it. It was a brilliant goal by him. So I think we should go for this player here. He's only 19. I think he's only about 21 years of age, 20 years of age as well. But I think we should go for Charlie McNeill from Manchester United. I think he could be a good striker option for us because listen to this. He's had 35 appearances and scored 29 goals. That could be a really, really good striking opportunity to take from Manchester United. Obviously, he wants to be out on loan as well to a championship side. Quite a few championship sides are after him, and he's not quite a lot of money to get him either. So if we actually go in for a bid, just say, I don't know, could actually say 5 million. If we could actually say 4 or 5 million to take him, snap Manchester United's hands off, we've got him permanently, haven't we, at the end of the day, Paul? Which is, at the end of the day, it's a striker who we need.
Yeah, I would take him. Like I know Mowbray is going to look at not just players from Man United. He's
looking at players abroad.
He's actually going to look at all Premier League clubs.
All Premier League clubs.
Yeah, he is. He's got probably somebody from Newcastle or something. Newcastle's academy.
Now this is interesting. What I've just heard, right, from Football Insider. Every time I do a video, it's going up on the Sunderland FC banter newsing page. It's Manchester City player Carlos Borges. I'm going to put that up as well because I think it's a good thing to read, to be honest. 2 seconds. I'm going to put this up on the screen so everyone can see it. Just gives 2 seconds, it's loading. So, is it loading? Yes. Carlos Borges. So, I think we should go in for him as well because he's a quite young talent. He's only 19 years of age. Again, 2 seconds, everybody. Cinema layout. Do apologise for everything what's going on, guys. It's not my fault. It's just a computer's fault. Manchester City now willing to sell Borges. Buyback clause possible. Manchester City will likely enter a buyback clause if they are not to sell Carlos Borges this summer. Sources have told Football Insider. City are both option or a loan deal or a permanent move for Borges this summer. The 19-year-old is highly regarded at the Etihad, but there is consensus that will be a massively struggle to break into the first team given the quality already in the side. So obviously ahead of him, you've got Erling Haaland, you've got obviously Riyad Mahrez ahead of him, you've got Kevin De Bruyne ahead of him, you've got quite a lot of players ahead of him to go into the striker slot. You've also got Alvarez as well, which is a lot to go into as well. So there's a few players before obviously he gets in. But apparently on the Monday, the 10th of July, apparently Bournemouth are ready to join the chase for Borges this summer. But although there's championship sides as well, looking at them, with Southampton looking at them. Apparently Sunderland's after him as well, I've just seen. So Sunderland and Southampton are actually after 2 strikers, to be honest. Actually, for a striker called Sydney, I can't remember his name, someone called Sydney, and another player called obviously Carlos Borges. I think, to be honest, if it was a sensible option, I think we should go for obviously the first one, what I said, from Bologna, which is obviously Sydney. I think we should go for him because he scored 19 appearances for Hereford last season, 19 goals from 27 appearances, I believe 27 appearances, 19 goals. Really, really good. So Paul, what would you take this summer for? What 3 targets would you have this summer? What do you know?
I don't know, I don't know, because for me, I would probably score a try and actually go back in for Tom Cannon, but because I was reading yesterday that apparently, I know we want him, I think, on a permanent deal, but apparently he's according to what I read, he's not actually in our prize bracket. And there's Tom Cannon. He was actually on loan at Preston North End. I actually asked Bowers yesterday because I was with him if Cannon played against us. I think he did. I was at Preston, and apparently Preston actually wants him. I think that I don't know if they want him on a permanent deal or a loan deal, but I don't know who else I would take, to be honest.
Well, it'll be interesting. Very interesting. By the way, guys, no worries, 2 minutes. Right, by the way, guys, that's us done for tonight. With more content coming back on the show on Friday. The weekly roundup with me and Paul Wilson again, coming back on Friday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So there's a lot to look forward to between now and the start of the season. So don't worry, guys, because obviously there's videos for you all to watch. Obviously there's tons coming through, so don't you worry about that. Please subscribe to the channel. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Very much appreciated. Take care, guys.
We'll find out tomorrow as well who Mobu's taking to the USA.
Yes,
well, USA. The fly-off tomorrow.
And also, obviously, if you go down to the club shop, away shirts will be available in the club store from tomorrow. I'll be getting mine on Thursday.
10 I think, tomorrow morning.
10 a.m. tomorrow morning. You getting one, Paul? Don't blame you.
Yeah, I will be, but not yet.
Not too much.
I'm going to wait.
Yeah. Should wait until the Boxing Day sales are on. December. Be great. So anyway, guys, take care. Goodbye for now from me and Paul Wilson, and we'll see you again soon.